Happy Sunday. I counted, and it's like 15 or 16 seconds of lag from when I say something or do something and it hits the live. So I hope people will be able to join today. If not, I'm going to have a fun time journaling with y'all, and I'll just act like we're doing this as a film for YouTube. But if you are here, then I would love to be able to like see your chats and stuff so we can talk and engage, which will be super fun. But look what I have. Look what I have. Okay, so these are two things that I have, these little bins. When my organizer lady came to my room, my studio, we decided to put binder things all like in here and here. So these are like some different, oh, my Coke. I should move my Coke. That would probably be good. Oh, I also have my studio light on because it's already getting super dark. Sorry, I took a drink. So anyway, these are the fun little things that I have to play in the binder today. Lots of fun things. And then I also have my journal / planner. But look, this happened on a little portrait session that David took me and took my pictures. So that's kind of sad. But I have it in case I want to do a vignette or something. Okay, so I don't really have anything planned. I just grabbed the binder and I grabbed different things and start shoving stuff in. So here's my binder. We're doing some scrappy binder fun stuff. And I think I have my hole puncher as well. So yeah, let's see here. I have lots of tickets in here. I have like little pages that I've done. I loved this one that I did. And then I love that one. I thought about doing something with this picture. Oh, I forgot that I did that. I just love the minimalism of it. Then here's something. I don't know if this would fit in there. I kind of want it to be, I just love this. Like maybe do something in here like with a stencil, or this is my son Parker when he was a baby. Just a baby. I don't really want to poke holes in it. Yeah, so that's a flip of what we have so far. This is kind of fun. I could do something just like super simple. That would be kind of fun, just gluing that on. Super simple. Then I have some different things like these little ticket stubs. Southwest. Where did I go on this? I don't even know. These are more movies I can put in there. So let me grab some of my, what do you call it? The protective sleeve thingies. These are the different sizes that I have. I have one that's just like a big one, and then this one is that what I've been using for my ticket stubs, and then this one's like halvesies, which is really cool. So I'm gonna use this again, and then I'm going to take and cut this thing because I do love that idea. See, so I can just take both of these things. So I don't think I used this for, I used this for my watercolor video that's coming up. Oh my gosh, also. Let me find it. I spent a little over an hour. I have the new planner print for 2026. Look! Isn't it cute? I featured my typewriter. Of course, my watercolors are in there and some different little things. I cannot get away from joy, so that's in there again. Yeah, I like it a lot. So I am going to be opening my shop like for limited windows of time because there's just no way it's not no way I could do it. It just stresses me out to have it open all the time. So for instance, when I have my shop open and there's like one order comes through, it just kind of, I don't know, kind of derails my day with the other things I have to do. Didn't I say I was going to write this down, like the dimensions? 5 1/4 by 7 1/2. So let's see her. So this is almost 5 1/4. So I really only have to chop off a teeny tiny bit. Oops. What in the world? What is happening? There we go. Okay, and then 7 1/2 it said. Let me make sure this is good. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then we said 7 1/2. Okay, let's see. Which, that's it. That's 7 1/2 right there. Cool. So I'm just going to very simply, I just think this would be so cute, is just glue that on just like that. If I can find my glue, where is it? I still need to go to the store. So I don't think I'm allowed to share yet something pretty exciting that I just got invited to do. But it would involve me needing to buy the glue that I've always wanted to buy. More art journaling stuff. I do love this glue, but I see other people using that big chunky, it's like, is it purple or blue colored or something? I don't even know. Okay. So the whole point of this second live is just to, like, the first one we kind of talk about the journal prompts, and we can talk about, like, you know, what you learned from the prompts, if there's anything that you'd made discovery wise and all that. So this looks like a really fun frame for this page. So that's kind of what the first live is doing some vignettes and more like deeply talking about the prompts. And like this month was, hey, transformation. Speaking of my Valentine, that was him. He just walked by. Isn't that cool? I just love how this is turning out. So that's more like, you know, the deeper part of it. And then for this live, it's like taking all the scrapbooky stuff that I want to do, like, you know, the things that I'm not putting in my planner, because I've said this a bajillion times, but you will see in my planner, these are vignettes. They are not, there's nothing really tipped in. So my style has really changed over the years. I did try that watercolor, did not work out so well. So I'm just kind of putting pictures and statement stickers in here with my journaling, and that's working really well for me because I'm doing it. Here's my journaling from the transformation. So that was the statement sticker that I gave to y'all. It should still be there if you want to print it out. It's on a 4x6 clear piece of sticker paper. But anyway, all that to say that, that's what I don't really use these little things in my journaling anymore. So I wanted a way to, you know, do something with them because I've kept them and I think it's fun to see them. But not put them in my planner because it gets so thick. So this is what this binder's for. This is my little scrappy book binder, which is super fun. And I don't know if people really understand what's going on with the YouTube membership. I mean, I probably promote it a little more. But so we have that I just did super quick. So that was super quick. I had this piece of watercolor paper, and it's really kind of getting into like a state of flow and not thinking too much about stuff and just putting things down quickly. That's what I feel like I have the most fun with. And you know, otherwise you'll just kind of sit there and then you get overwhelmed. And then that's the whole reason why I created No Sweat Vignettes, was to have a simple solution for documenting your life in a really fun way with photos and things. But this is like scrappy stuff, right? So kind of learning again how to get in that flow. And I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting there for it. So anyway, so with this, I think what would be super fun is, since it's a black and white picture, maybe adding some sort. Now I can't do much water stuff on here because this is an inkjet print and it'll just mess it up. But I might be able to add some sort of bright colored like acrylic paint and then dry it. Maybe over here, maybe with a gold tag or something. Or maybe I can do it up here and then do some journaling here on the side. I love that minimalism, and then I'll just stick it in here. But that minimalism of like this, the picture is the focus, the big picture that I cut. And I just did a couple little things. So I'm going to play with that. And I kind of want it to be super bright. Let me see what I have. What y'all doing, birds? Y'all are like, ooh, that's crazy bright. Maybe not that bright. I'm picking out some colors. Okay. I think I want to do my fave pink and orange. Move my thingy. So I'm going to take, and I have some water down there. So this will be interesting because I've never done anything like this with a picture and paint on top. So just kind of like messily sticking some acrylic paint like that. Just one spot. Don't go overboard, Allie. Okay, and then this paint. This is fun, just to try new things, you know? But because it's acrylic, I'm not worried about it super messing up the picture. But if I were to like sprinkle water on that, it would not be good. I've done it before, so I know. Ask me how I know. Let's see. So we're going to use this like kind of orangey color. I'm not going to do that's it. I want to do more, but and then let's see. Okay. Also, too, if y'all are interested in the cruise meeting, the craftcation cruise that I'm going to be at next year, if you wanted to come, that info meeting is going to be at 7. And if anyone's interested, let me know, and then I can send you the link. It's a Zoom link. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to let that dry, but what I think would be cool is putting something blingy. I can try that. This is like a rose gold one. Maybe doing like a little fat banner. It's not perfect, and that's okay. It's like cute. Okay, let's see. Like maybe where should I put it, y'all? I'm gonna put it there. So just kind of a little trio. That's another thing a lot of design people will do is the eye really likes to look at odd groupings. 3, 5, 3 is the most popular. So like there's little 3 things right there, so that works out nice. And then I think I'm gonna use my white gel pen instead of something dark. And ooh, I kind of want to do a couple. Do like a little sentiment right here. But it's in my vignette kit. Here it is. I need to figure out what I want to write. I need it to dry too, so. I never want to forget your nearness to me in these times. Which kind of like does mean so much to me. I could get weepy about it. This one right here is 20 years old. He will be 21 on his next birthday. All right. So isn't that pretty? So it's just like a little thing. This was just an accidental print, a print that did not work out for what I needed it to work out for. I did not want to throw it away. I was like, I want to do something with it, but I never did. So I did now, and I need to just make sure this is going to dry. So I have one of these guys. One of these. I could just kind of blast it because I don't, you know what? I could just let it dry as we're going, and then I can put it in there. But there's 2 pages, y'all. Look, 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 look. 2 really beautiful minimal pages. I love that. I love the size. This is a fun size. And let's see. So we have some other fun things. I think I want to grab one of these pages. No, not these one. This one. This is the pages that I use for ticket stubs and different things. And like I could literally just like this is Blake, my little nephew. He's so cute. I could just put him in there. I might do that if I just cut this a little bit smaller. Let's see. That would be an easy one, and I could do something like a little heart here or something. I'm going to put this paint away so I don't get messy. Okay. So if my dimensions for this, I'm going to say is a smidge over like 2.5, like 1, and then 3 5/8. This is, yeah, so this is 1 slash over from the 2.5 mark, like right there. Yep, yep. Okay, so see, now it should fit. I don't even remember when I printed this out. My intention was to do something with it. There, it fits so nice. I'm gonna put a heart on it or something. I have some stickers. I think. I have this. I should have. I don't really feel like going through all that. All these fun little things. This I think is from Tim Holtz, I think. I'm gonna put something like that on there. I thought I had some stickers from Shauna. These are stamps. But I have, look at these little monsters. How cute are those? And then here's some stickers. Little flower. That would be kind of fun. Oh, and little deers. Okay. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Or a little squirrel. Something. A little bow. Oh, it's so cute. Little black swan. I'm gonna do this deer and see what happens. Okay. And then I do know that the gel pen works really good over this paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Then I can take this and say, hello, my darling. drawers. There they are. Isn't that cute? So there's one little thing. And then I'm thinking, I don't even know what this is to October 12th. I think this is when I helped my parents with the flood. Yeah, I think it is. So like what I can do is just take this and put, like, you know, write it on there. Let's see. Hurricane Helene. She was not nice, was she? And this is returning. And then I can get rid of those. Yep. Okay. So there's that. And then this one right here, I'm going to put it right here because I want to. That's so cute. There. And then these are some movie tickets. It looks like we went to go see something about thunder. I don't know what that is. It's from, I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got. What else you got? Oh, I think this is dry now. Yeah, that should be dry now. We can put that in here. I love it so much, and I think it's great because even though it's not the perfect size, there's that watercolor on the back, which works nicely. Oh, I love it so much. I love these big pictures like that. This one is this little page we did together. It would be kind of fun to do another little page like this. I want to put something here though. So these are just little scraps of stuff that would go in my scrap binder. But like, look at this. This is my son's library card. I wonder if that would just fit right in. Please don't say it. Please. I want it to fit right in. Oh, it does. Look. Yay. I'm so happy. Okay, so there's that. I don't want to find some more pictures. I don't see anyone chatting yet. What is this? Oh. This is when I was helping my son Parker with a fever. And then I asked Ashton to take over for me. And so I'm very much like, this is a side bunny trail. Very much like nursey in the fact that I take data points, especially because we don't have insurance. So we don't have insurance, and I do a lot of things at home by myself. So I'm pretty well informed on different types of sicknesses and whatever. And anyway, so I take data points. Well, I asked my son Ashton to also take data points for Parker. And so he said at 12:46 a.m., grumpy with a 103.1 fever, 126 seems fine. Isn't that hilarious? And I just could not get rid of it. I just thought it was so funny. So something like this, I think I would do one of these pages. And I have a binder Amazon. So I have an Amazon storefront thing in which you can see the different things that I use, like where these little pieces of paper are from and whatever. I literally would just probably just slide it in just like that. Because that's what I do in the front here. There's some different things that I just slid in. Like here's a ticket. There's some different things. Like this is a ticket. I could probably stick something on the front of that. So like this looks like, it looks like the same ticket. Theater 2. This one's in a little better shape. So I'm going to throw this one away. And then cut that one. That's what I'm going to do. And I think it was just one notch over, if I remember right, one notch over from, I think that's what it is, like that. And then I can stick it on the outside of this. Yeah, that works out. So there's that, and there's that. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So I just stuff that there because you'll see in, where is it? Is it here or is it in the back? I kind of just do that over here where I just kind of stuffed a letter right there. So yeah. We'll put it there. Okay, what else can we do? What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's my son's Song of Solomon ring. There's other little things in here. Oh, I forgot about these. I need to stick these in my little vintage thing. I forgot I had some of this stuff. What are these? Oh, I forgot I had these too. Oh my goodness. I should have put those in my... Oh, that's okay. These are like prescriptions from way back when. They're like super fragile. Look at this, y'all. This is like envelopes, I think. Look at that. We should do something with this envelope. Let's try. And then we can stick the whole envelope in here. Whoops. Like, what if the envelope fit nicely? Yes. Okay. What else do we got? See, like this would fit, I think, right? Would that fit on the other side of this? I think it's Colombian money. Nope. So maybe I would just... Would that fit in the other one? Maybe, maybe not. Part of me wants to cut it. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Whoops. Okay, so this is the front. So this goes here. And then I put the other one in the back. I'll wait and see what to do with this. But there's other things. There's other things in here that I can do. See, like, oh, I just lost. Here's some pictures. You can do like something else. Oh, these are cool. Okay, sorry, my mic's kind of going away. Oh my gosh, I love that photo of my kids. I took that one on a whim. It's so fun. Oh, my sweet Parker. These are old. Okay, let's see. So that one's in there. We have that. Really want some more. Where's the one? Oh, here it is. Right here. So... I'm wondering if this would fit just like it is. And it looks like it's already in frame, so I could just stick that in there. That works out. And then maybe, nope, that's not going to work there. That one happened to be skinnier for some reason. I'm not forgetting the envelope. I have the envelope right here. But I'm trying to see if I can't put some more of these pictures. Aw, Jim and Pam. I could probably slice that one skinnier to put right there. Okay. All the stuff I'm sticking in my binder. It's crazy. So this was like this. This was from the selfie printer, I can tell, because that's what this, yeah, Canon selfie. For sure. Okay, and this one was 3.5, 1 over. Pretty sure that's, did I do it wrong? I did, because the 3's right here. This is super short now. Crap. Bummer. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. What can I put here? I want to put another little tag. I'm going to do it this one this time. So I'm going to put the hard part's like saying what I'm going to say, you know? Let's see. So they were a ball. They were playing baseball at this time. And they were watching the big boys play. A little vintage looking. There. Oops. I think I just made that go like that. There we go. All right. Yeah, I have not forgotten the envelope. I still want to use it. Just wanted to do something with that photo. Trying to figure out what to put in the envelope. That's what I'm thinking about, putting some little doodads inside the envelope. Would be fun. I've had these for so long. I think I've had these for, gosh, I'm gonna say like 17, maybe, no, that's an exaggerating, like 15 years. A long time though. So I'm going to put these photos back for now. Maybe I can do another scrapbooky page. We're going to get through all these. We're going to get through all these for sure. Oh yeah, these go in there too. And then I want to figure out what I can put in this envelope. Would be fun. What is this? SeaWorld. That was a fun time. There's lots of vellum pieces. Okay, my mic's getting in the way. Hold on. Ooh, this might be fun if it actually fits. This is a sweet note from my friend Shauna. I wonder if this would fit somewhere. Okay, let me see if this fits. It does not. That's sad. I was hoping. Well, you know what? Wait. What if it does? Well, maybe I could just punch another hole. All right, Wesley, no, Wesley, don't eat that. No. Okay, let's see. Maybe I just need to like try. See what happens. Ah, looks kind of crazy, but I think we're just gonna cut it. There, that'll work. It's not pretty, but it's in there. Look, that's kind of cool. Okay, you know what this is from, y'all? This is from my very first Filofax that I ever had. Oh my gosh. Look how cool this is getting. Okay, envelope. I keep getting distracted for the envelope. Maybe I could just stick the monies in there. There's lots of little monies in here. You know what I mean? Here's like, oh, look at this thing my kids made. Ashton and Parker. Aww. There's the hearts. Look at these. Do fun stuff with that. My friend printed me more of those things because I was like being a hoard with them. Okay. I got lots of good ideas. What I'm going to do with the envelope is stick the money inside. That's what I'm going to do with the envelope. So I'm just going to put these two, like this is rupees and this is Colombian money. I'm just going to put it in here. And it's a little bulky, but that's okay. There. Then this, I'm going to make its own little, it's going to cut it out basically to match the thing. So let's do 5 1/4 by, looks like 3 1/4. So this is a 4 by 6. So if it's 3 1/4, I cannot forget that 3 is over here. Okay. By 5 1/4. Okay. And that should fit. Oh my God, why do I do this? Why do I not? What is going on with the... I don't know why I'm getting the measurements wrong. It's kind of making me upset, but whatever. I have to like just model for y'all, then it's fine. I'm gonna glue one of these things on there. One of these hearts. kind of want to do the cutoff thing. You know what I mean? One more. Whoa, that like really came out. Ha! See, this is why I need that glue. I've decided I am going to grab that glue at some point this week. I've decided. This one's crazy. And then sorry, I'm being kind of quiet. There's no one in the room. So I don't really know who to talk to. I could tell you about my day. Let's see, went to church. Had a community group today, which was super fun. Love my sweet little church in Gonzales, Texas. And let's see, it's an hour away. So we have to drive quite a bit to get there. And worked on my planner prints because lots of folks are excited about that. And then came here. And I'll be on the cruise info meeting here in a little bit, which will be fun. So excited about that. Hope I can see some of y'all on the cruise. All right. See how it's fun, like when you do things like cut off a little bit and it just kind of brightens up that. There's something that happened to this picture, but I still love it anyway. Thought I should put it. I need to put Parker's card, like a library card, facing the back because it goes along with this time period when he was a little boy in homeschool. Right here. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So cute. And then maybe behind here, I can stick these little guys. Maybe they'll fit. Gosh, I've gotten so much out of that bin. And we're just, you know, it's kind of cool. Like, look at this. I'm only committing to like an hour a month for this thing. What if I sat down and did it for another hour? I would get through this bin really quick. And it's fun. I'm not making it pressure or anything like that. I'm just having fun. Look at my little boys. I don't know who drew that actually, but it's so cute. And then next time, I think I want to do yet another large scrapbook page, kind of like this one, to put here. Yeah, I think that would be fun. But I have two things on each side here. So that one's done. I could do something back on the back of this. I thought about like doing one of the small pictures, one of the teeny tiny ones that I saw in here. We could do that really quick with the last bit of our time. Look, there was like some teeny tiny pictures in here. I don't know if you saw them. Like this one from my husband. Don't know where he went. Where are they? There's some other little baby ones. These are selfies. Oh. like this one of Sophie. She is passed now. I'll do Sophie. We'll do Sophie to wrap it up. All right, let me see here. And this was just kind of floating around. I'm going to put these little kitties away. Like I could probably put like the, I kind of just like the, I don't know, do I like the, remember I don't like the glistening stuff with the matte stuff. What are you doing down there, Wesley? Why don't you come sit in your spot? Bubba? Okay, so let me do the measurements again to make sure I don't mess it up. My goodness. It is 2.5, but then 1 slice over, and then 3 5/8, right? I'm pretty sure. 3 5/8. I need to write this down. 3.5 5/8. And then 2.5 and 1 thingy over. I think this is it. Now I did see in that bin, was it that bin? There was like a butterfly something in here, which would be fun since she's passed, like the little butterfly like this. I do love butterflies. That's a little too big. I also really just like the simplicity of this, honestly. I want to keep it simple. I just love I love simple stuff. I just do. Hey, Julianne. I didn't even see you up there. How are you? Sorry about that. I don't know when that came through. I've just been in my own little world. I've been in my little world here. Talking to myself, basically. But I'm glad to see you. I'll show you all the stuff that I've done so far. You know what? Before I do this, I want to do something like give them a little layered look here, like my vignettes. Oh, that seems amazing. We're gonna get some cooler weather finally this week. This morning it was 64, but it got up to 83. I'm hot. I am hot. But hopefully it'll get cooler. It's supposed to get down to like in the 50s, which is nice. I love that. I love walking through the woods. Though, do y'all have ticks and stuff? Like, we have to be careful with ticks. Hey, I'm almost done. All right, so my little Sophie, who's in heaven. And then okay, we're gonna do little frames because I love it. It's like my signature move. Isn't she cute? We should do a little sentiment on her too, since she's like not with us anymore. Let's see. Aw. Forever in my heart. That's kind of perfect. Dang, that's cool. Wisconsin. That makes sense, though. I am in South Texas. Okay. Look at that. And we'll stick this right here as soon as it's dry. So that'll be up there. It'll be cute. I just love these little baby pictures. Man, I did a lot. I did a lot today. Kind of want to put it down here, though. Give it some color. It would be good up here. Okay. I think it's good. I'll shove it in this. All right, so I'll show everybody with a little recap of what I did. I think fall walks with your family and your doggy are priority, honestly. I'd do the same thing and watch a replay instead. Presence is so important nowadays, especially. Okay, come on in there. All right, there we go. So we did that one. Was one of the first ones we did. I didn't do anything here. We did one of these, I think, the second or third time. Did this one last time, I think, if I remember correct. This was from my original file of facts that I had. I did this. Just took a piece of swatch paper that I did and just glued this right on. So that was easy. I did this one, which was super fun. And I just stuck some tickets in here. I did these two. I stuck all this in here. Well, that's the back of the other one, so I need to put another picture in there. I did this one for my parky. This was something funny that I didn't want to throw away. And then this little envelope with some money in it, some things that my sons did, and I think that was about it. So it's getting kind of bigger, y'all. It's getting kind of thicker. But it's still great. Like, I want this to get like super thick. Well, maybe not that thick, but it's doing pretty good. I really like it. I love these little page protectors. It's fun to flip through. I love that. They're so much fun. Just taking a little bit of time to, you know, work in it every month. And it's all good. Okay. I'm going to put it back on this page because I love it. That's my favorite. It's good to see y'all. Good to see you, Julianne. Thanks for chatting in the chat box. It was fun to talk to you for a little bit. So the next one, let me open this up so I can show y'all. The next live is scheduled for, I believe it's, I don't remember. This is why I have it all scheduled out for the rest of the year. All right, so the next one will be on November 6th, okay? And that one is going to be about gratitude. We're going to have some gratitude prompts, which will be really fun. And yeah, it actually was super relaxing, Julianne. Like, I didn't mind being by myself. I was kind of quiet some of the times. It's just, you can just get lost in the memories, and I don't know. I need to do it by myself probably more and not just on here. I've been launching a lot of things lately, so I probably haven't been at the desk as much as I should. But yeah, so November 6th, we're going to do a journal with me, like vignette style, talking about gratitude. I'll have some prompts for y'all. And then the scrappy binder will be at the end of the month on Sunday, which is the 23rd at 5. And I had my light on because I think we're falling back soon. I think. So that'll be good. Yeah, so that'll be when I'll see you next is on a Thursday. It was Thursday at noon. and we'll do some vignette stuff. And if you have any any revelations that you would be wanting to share, like via, in the comments of that transformation, that would be really fun too. But really, that's it. That's all I have for y'all today. It was so good to see you next weekend. What does that mean? Next weekend. Is that the 6th? Oh. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Help me. What does it mean? What does next weekend mean? Next weekend is the 2nd, the 1st and 2nd. So I'm not sure. Daylight savings time. That's what you mean. Sorry, I just saw it on the calendar. Yes. Next weekend we fall back. Thank you, Julian. Sorry. Yeah, so that's it. I will see y'all on the 6th. For those who, yes, sorry. And I counted. It's like 16 seconds when what I say reaches the live. So anyway, I appreciate y'all very, very much. And I will see you next time. Bye.